Well, hey guys, good morning. I actually have been bustling around unpacking things. It's already like afternoon. I got my new bedding on, the new sheets that I bought yesterday at Costco. I'll show you guys later on. And I've just been unpacking boxes. Packing and unpacking takes forever. But I have to say, I enjoy the unpacking process significantly more than the packing process because it's more like, oh, where is this gonna go? I need to find a home for this versus how am I gonna get this in here so the box isn't too heavy but everything's wrapped up. Just using the Ulta MD UV Daily this morning to a bare face. I did do my Omnilux this morning. I unpacked that. It's been a few days since I've done that. Exciting news though, we got a new Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna go there later on to check it out because I heard people talking about how they were surprised that it's significantly bigger than what they were thinking it was gonna be. I can't remember what used to be in there, but I'm glad we have that now. I'm gonna pop on a little of this Mango Madness from the vacation sunscreen review that I did a while ago. I'm still using these. This is exactly like Tropical Tango Bubblicious gum. You guys, the South Point is on point. This is the coverlet I snagged at Costco. And these are the sheet set. I washed them and put them on, but kind of has like a sort of coastal vibe. Although I will say I don't care for these pillow cases because there's kind of this floppy end. I'm sure if you had a bigger pillow in there it would be all right, but I have those, but I don't sleep on them because I have my Sleep and Glow and I just bought a new pillowcase for it in black. This is the Omnia, and then I also have the Owla one there, although ignore all the wrinkles. Yesterday, though, in Costco, I was telling you guys my sleep cooling strategy. So that's the other thing I wanted to show you. So this is the cooling blanket. I just have it hidden there because honestly, the cooling blankets, they're kind of ugly. Like, that's the one gripe. Anyway, so I lay that down on top of the sheets. And I lay on that, and it's nice and cooling. And then this is what I cover myself with. It is a little vented comforter from Sleep and Glow. And these little vents allow air to go through. So it's like a cooling little ventilated cloud. And I sleep like really well with that strategy, I will say, as someone who is a very light sleeper. Speaking of our trip to Costco yesterday, I told you guys I uncovered some Kristen Hanna books. And of course, when we were in there, I was blanking on the name of the book that I found that I had purchased there a couple of years ago and forgot I had. Night Road. I've only read like the first 2 pages, but it seems like it's going to be a good one. And it happens to match my lamp, which if you'll recall from the apartment used to be in the living room, but I put it in here because this room gets really good lighting anyway, but at night if I want to read, I have a little lamp there. And of course, I've got Vornado back there. I don't know if you can see. I need to clean this mirror off, but I wanted to show you, I went ahead and hung up my clothes, color coordinated, in my closet. I know you guys are like scintillating, but I just find that that's a much easier way to find things. So yeah, and then up there I have my suitcase, and in that container are like packing cubes, extra set of sheets, the box my Sleep and Glow pillow came in. I'm a box saver, what can I say? I try to not hold on to too many, but from time to time I keep them. This was here when I moved in. Isn't it nice? Like, a lot of the doors have nice hooks mounted that were left here when I moved in. And I put this in here. This came with the silly SPF 30 baby oil from vacation. It's a car freshener. It made it smell nice. Then I love my built-in little shelf here. I am obviously gonna put things on it eventually. Right now I just have this owl bank, which is a blessing and a curse. It's full of change. It's really heavy. And I keep telling myself I need to go to one of those Coinstar machines and empty it out, but I always forget or I don't want to lug it around. Then of course I have to have my Vornado. I just turned it off so it wouldn't be roaring in the background. And then this is my dresser that I've had in the apartment. I had it in my closet. So those of you who are newer probably never saw it. But if you've been here since the beginning, you'll recall when I first bought this. So it's still going strong. Just have it there. I need to finish unpacking my jewelry, but I have these things here for like bracelets and necklaces. This I got at Target years ago, back when Target had cute stuff. It was like on one of those end caps, and I think I paid like, I don't know, $8 for it, thinking, well, if it doesn't end up working out, whatever, no loss, not too expensive. And it has been perfect. And then this I got at like Home Goods, Marshalls. And this came in a FabFitFun box when I was getting those. And of course these earrings I got on Amazon. They're Betsy Johnson. I've been loving those this summer. This little cat was a gift from someone who went to Mexico. And this I've always had my whole life. I can't recall its origin story, but I've got a jewelry box that normally sits here that I need to unpack at some point, but pretty much all of my bedroom things are settled. We have a new Barnes & Noble. Wow, it's a really big store. This was really good. I read that recently. Well, it seems like it was recent that I read it, but it was actually a while ago. Oh, he's got another book here. I've heard this one's good. Mystery. Oh, plushies. Oh, kitty Yahtzee. I wonder if they have the calico critters here like they do at the other Barnes & Noble. They have a small calico critter section. Look at the little doctor set. How cute. The little husky family. Their little babies, their little dishes. Midnight cat family. Have the penguins. Oh, aren't they cute? This one has a toilet that actually flushes. Well, hey guys, I'm back from Barnes & Noble. I'm really glad I went over there. They had a lot of stuff, but honestly, nothing like a move to make you really like resist the temptation to buy things. I have a hard time resisting the urge to buy books. The library is a perfect balance. You get to read all of the books that you want, no money spent, no decluttering needed. Speaking of decluttering, when I was driving to Costco the other day, that's what I should do next time I get the bee in my bonnet. Well, we'll have to wait till it cools off substantially and the mosquitoes, I won't say die off, but chill out a bit. when I was driving to Costco, I saw a guy installing a lending library. You guys, if you've been here for a while, you know I'm kind of obsessed with those. Obsessed. Every time I see one, I have to go up to it and groodle through it and look at whatever's in there. It's just a thing. I love them. I think they are the most magical, precious things on the planet these days. This is that little gizmo that I bought from Costco yesterday. Essentially to hold backup toilet paper rolls, keep them up off the, you know, bottom there and kind of tidy. So this bin I brought from the apartment exactly like that. It has my hair, microfiber hair towels and blow dryer back there, which honestly, I have not used a blow dryer in like over a year. Then let me show you this closet because last night I packed up my Christmas decorations. It was like Christmas in July. I already had everything in these. Like these are bins of Christmas ornaments that I brought over from the apartment exactly like that. But remember I had that storage closet out on the little balcony in my other apartment, and that's where these were. Along with my Christmas decorations, which I have this bin here and then another bin. But this is the bin that I bought yesterday. And the reason I got it is because I have a bunch of boxes of like Christmas lights that were fine out in that little storage closet. But since I'm going to be keeping the Christmas stuff in here, I wanted them all contained into one bin. So that's what that is. This particular closet is nicely lined with cedar. I don't know if you guys can see some of my coats in here and a couple of sweaters that I honestly never wear because it doesn't get cold enough here really. Like I got this coat, I'm gonna say a year or so ago, and I've never worn it. I also have this pretty dress that I had intended to wear to an event like a year or so ago, and then didn't end up needing this dress for that because it was a different dress code than what I had planned. Like I thought it was going to be formal, and then it was not formal, so I never ended up wearing this, but I have it anyway. Yeah, see, this door has those hooks as well. I'm really glad because I hate putting stuff like installing stuff like that, and it always intimidates me, like putting holes in things. I just feel is so wrong, so I'm kind of glad that those were left behind. And there's this other closet here. I just kind of have a mishmash of stuff stuck in here. There are hooks there. There are a bunch of tripods. I don't know that they're going to permanently go there, but there they are. With all the tripods I have, you'd think I would be doing some sort of cinematic mastery, but no. They mostly just occupy space because some of them, honestly, I can't even figure out how to work that well. This thing is my ring light, which I was telling you guys yesterday I have not needed to use because of the natural lighting. These are a bunch of shoes that I just keep in the boxes. I wear them, but I don't wear them like every day, so I just keep them in the boxes. I don't know if I'm gonna keep using this. And this I bought. I actually bought this. Came in a 2-pack. It's a must-have fire extinguisher. I have one in the kitchen, but I don't think that's gonna permanently live there. I have to figure out where another fire hazard place will be. Yeah, there are also hooks in here. So I don't know what I'm gonna end up putting there, but also had to get a new trash can because remember how I was lamenting about my other apartment insisted we do that valet trash thing, which was super annoying. But because we had their special trash can they insisted we use, I didn't have a kitchen trash can, so I had to get a new one. I got this at Walmart, and I've been liking it so far. It was like, I don't know, $5 or $6. I set up my coffee station too. The only thing is the plug is over here, so I want to get something to like plug these things in so it hides the cord. If you have tattoos, how many do you have? If you don't have tattoos, why do you not have tattoos? Or are you considering getting one? Why am I asking? Well, I just filmed a video about complications that can arise within tattoos. And within the video, I also talk about who should avoid or reconsider getting a tattoo. Because there are a handful of people out there who might not be the best thing. But when I was growing up, tattoos especially where I grew up, were taboo. I don't think I knew anyone who had a tattoo. I mean, it was so like taboo that, I mean, I don't know that it was taboo, like I don't know that people ever really talked about them, but it was like, it was considered taboo. Definitely, you were not going to find anyone with a face tattoo. That was like, I mean, that back then was a no, was an immediate no. This was in South Carolina. Now, when I moved to Colorado, people there were a lot more accepting and into having tattoos. Like, that was one of the things that opened my eyes. Like, wow, all these people have tattoos. Like, I didn't have a bias against tattoos. You know, it was like, but where I grew up, tattoos were just not like the thing to have. But when I moved to Colorado, a lot of people had tattoos, including in my high school, which blew my mind because I want to say in South Carolina at the time, this was a long time ago, I almost feel like, I don't know if it was illegal to get a tattoo. It maybe at a certain age it was, because I feel like you had to go to Georgia to get a tattoo. I could be making that up. South Carolina at the time did have a lot of like side-eye type, those laws that are like, really? That's a law? I want to say that you couldn't get a tattoo, but I could be wrong. Okay, this was a long time ago. So all that to say, tattooing was just not a thing. And so I never really considered getting a tattoo myself. Never say never, you know, but definitely not something that I am motivated at this stage in the game to pursue. But some people really have nice looking tattoos. Tonight I talked to you guys about this in yesterday's vlog. So this is the acne clearing body wash from Differin, but it's not, don't use it like a body wash. And you're like, okay, calm down. It's like everybody watching, drop it. I know you're all standing in the shower with your washcloth. No. The way that I have found this really shines is not necessarily like you're in the shower, you put it on the washcloth, you lather up, you let it sit on the skin for a bit, because Differin don't play. This does not lather. But let me tell you how it works well. You know when you go, I don't do this because it's expensive, but you see, you know it's a thing, and you know people do it, and it sounds like, oh, I'd love to do that. You go to a spa and they do like some kind of a total body, either a mask, you know, and they paint it on you and they wrap you up in a towel and all this stuff. And I imagine, I've never had it done, I imagine that when that is over, you feel like your skin is really soft and smooth because you've basically been like, you know, under occlusion for the duration of it. So transepidermal water loss is like, we ain't going nowhere. Anyway, this is kind of like doing a body mask. Now, I haven't tried wrapping myself up with it on the skin, but what I do is I get undressed here before I get in the shower, obviously, but I put this on my body and I kind of try and like hang out, but I'm a bit impatient, admittedly. I'll do my oil cleanse, which takes all of 30 seconds. I've been using the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. And then I get in the shower and I try and prolong it a bit so that I get my hair wet in there and I do my shampooing and rinse it out. And then at that point it's been on the skin for a good bit of time. Then I rinse it off. The reason I found it works so well doing it this way is that the product comes out like a lotion almost. Yes, it has cocominyl propylbutane. It's not, that's a surfactant. So you don't want to leave it on indefinitely, but it makes a mess in the shower if you try and use it like a body wash and put it in your washcloth and there's no lather. You put it in there and you try rubbing stuff together and it falls on the shower floor. Like, I hate that. If a shower product does not like stay with me and it easily falls on the shower floor, I hate that with shave creams, because it's not on your skin, you've wasted a big glob, and then it's kind of stuck there, and you've got to try and get your, shower stream to sloosh it down the drain, and it is a nidus for soap scum. I mean, yeah, it drives me berserk, okay? So don't do that in the shower with this, because you'll be chasing rainbows with that in there, and it's not doing the body wash thing. I suspect people with body acne have purchased this. Try to use it as a body wash, because there are a lot of great salicylic acid acne body washes out there that will rival this, because it does not lather. Instead, it really shines as this like mask, because it is gentle, it's moisturizing, it's easy to spread on the skin when it's dry. And it's a really good product. And then, as you rinse it off in the shower, the skin is nice and soft and smooth. It helps to exfoliate dry, rough, built-up skin, but it's also moisturizing at the same time. And so you get out and your skin is like soft and smooth. I mean, that's really a great way for that to be used. And this is the kind of product that other brands, when they're concepting this kind of thing, would stupidly, I'm being a bit angry, would stupidly put in a jar, so that you're like in the shower trying to do it in the shower and water's getting in there, and it's a mess, or you're standing here, like I said, trying to put it on, and you're dealing with the jar, and then you've got to twist the lid. It's like, no, this is great packaging. I love this packaging. It's like a giant tube. I'm real finicky about packaging, because I feel like, especially when I'm communicating to you guys about my personal experience using something, I feel like packaging is huge to know about, because some of you guys have your own quirks, right? You have your own little quirks. What bothers me might bother some of you guys. What I find cool may be completely annoying to you all, so you want to know about it. I like that giant tube, because the jar, the scoop, no, can't be bothered with that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you're having a fantastic weekend. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.